Hey y'all, welcome to Jay's Views Daily. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Before we jump into we're switching it up today. But before we jump in, please hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel grow. So today we switching it up. We got a story time. Tap in. Hey y'all, it's your girl, Jay's Views Daily. So this is like a brand new little thing that I'm trying to do on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do like a little bit of story times just for you guys to get a feel, get to know me and whatnot. So I'm like, listen, it's 10:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. All right, I just finished dropping my son off, at his sport practice, to be exact, basketball. And there are times where I'm not gonna lie, I talk to myself. Not in a way like, oh, crazy talk to myself, like talk to myself to process certain situations, that may be happening in my life. No. So excuse my dry hands, excuse my dry face. Listen, I woke up, I did not brush my teeth, okay? I just put on a little 1-2-1-2, and because I woke up too late to even get myself together this Sunday beautiful morning. Thank you, Jesus, for waking me and my family members up and the people on this video. So like, don't come at me about, oh man, she has this, nah. I just woke up. I rolled out of bed, literally put like 1-2-1 and decided, let me go drop off my son and do what I gotta do. So anyway, so while I was driving, I was like, this will be like a perfect, time for me to because I was talking about a situation. Okay, let's get into my story time. So anyway, so so my story time. Okay, so I have the crush is not crushing anymore. Like, I still have like a little feelings for him, but it's not as how it was in the past. Like, I was obsessed. And look at the song that's playing right now on the radio. Mariah Carey. Okay, obsessed with me. Like, I was obsessed with my crush. All right, I was obsessed. Like, literally, I remember one time I went to a mall with my homegirl, and like, we were looking for outfits to go to the club. And like, listen, it's always those ones that you look like shit, and then you end up seeing like your crush, or you end up seeing someone so important. Like, I look messy. Like, my hair was messy, the outfit was trashy. Like, I was wearing a t-shirt and literally like sweatpants. Like, this was like maybe 15 years ago, okay guys? 15 years ago. So you know how long this crush has been. Now, me and this crush, we have history. So long story short, let me just tell you how obsessed I was. This guy, so we were in the mall shopping, and let me tell you, me and my girl, once we were done shopping, we were leaving the mall to like go, like go in our car or whatever. And then I spotted my crush. She spotted my crush. She's like, isn't this such and such? The way I bolted into a boutique store in that mall to hide myself, the store manager or the sales associate was like, who is this psychopath running into my store? Do I need to call 911 on this chick? Because, like, who does that? Like, what is she up to? Like, what? And she's a black woman? Nah, like, something's not adding up. I'm like panicking because I just see my crush. I'm like, I don't want to make my crush see me like this. I look like a hot mess. I look like, and let me tell you something. And my crush, like, that guy, he knows how to dress to the T, okay? He knows how to dress to the T. That day, he was just looking so good. Like, he was just wearing a white tee, shorts, like some nice Jordans, or I don't remember what running shoes, but he was looking clean. And I was there looking like a hot mess. I was looking like I was a hot mess, like literally a hot mess, okay? So long story short, like my girl my girl spotted him and he spotted my girl, and they were having a conversation. So my girl's like confused. Like my girl was confused. Like, where is this girl? Where did she run? Like, where is she? So like she sends me a message, like a text. She's like, yo, like, where are you? Like, what's going on? Anyways, so he doesn't see me, or maybe he did and he didn't say anything, whatever. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I exited. I made sure, like I made sure my friend made sure wherever he was going, he went into that store before I came out of my store. Imagine if he came into the same store as me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyways, so speaking about this, okay, so anyway, so there's this female, like, you know, I knew her, but we're just acquaintances, you know, mutual friends of mutual friends of mutual friends, whatever. Anyways, I don't know how she got the word. No. I don't know if she got the word. Like, I know, like, one of my girls, she knows. Not my homegirl that I was in the mall with, but I have another friend, like, she knows, like, how I feel about this dude. And, like, you know, she knows we all have, like, small circles, so she's good friends with him. So she knows, like, I have good feelings. So long story short, I didn't even know that my friend that knows him, like, her family member, you know, went, like, you know, they know each other too. Like, they have history. Like, they probably went to school together or whatever. They share the same circle of friends at that time and whatever. So anyways, moving forward to, like, maybe maybe pandemic, I don't remember. But long story short, like, I know the girl. Like, we see each other. I remember, like, you know, parties and stuff, seeing her around and stuff like that. But, we just didn't have it. Like, we weren't friends, okay? Until, like, we're not really friends. We're getting to know each other. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really have a lot of friends. But it is what it is. So anyways, so I was at, like, a function. And this girl, my friend's friend, that knows, like, that knows my crush and stuff, her friend, like, we all follow each other on Instagram, okay? We all follow each other on Instagram, whatever. And you know how some girls be like, if they're mad or if their crush is following a girl, they'll follow. I don't know. Anyways, but we were following each other. I don't know. So long story short, like, my crush used to like all my photos on Instagram. Like, ever since I created an Instagram account, this dude used to like all my freaking photos. Like, didn't even leave one photo hanging. Okay? So then I realized, like, this man is not liking my photos. So I was like, okay, I didn't take these photos because of him. I took it for myself. So anyway, let's get back to the event. So this girl approaches me at the event, and then she's like, oh, do you know such and such? I was like, who? Because I was caught off guard. First of all, I've been sipping. I get tipsy when the liquor girl. I know I messed up the lyric, but anyway, so I was sipping on that good henny. Okay, I was in my elements. So the girl approached. She's like, do you know such and such? And I was like, oh yeah, I do. And then she's like, and it was like so random. Like, I'm enjoying myself, and then the girl that knows my crush, like, whatever, she just approaches me out of nowhere. So I was like, in my head, I'm like, oh, did my friend tell her, like, were they having like a girl's moment, and then my friend accidentally slipped that I also had a crush on the same dude? Like, what? So then she asked me, she's like, oh, do you know? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh my God, he's so fine. He knows how to dress. I like him. Ray Tay Tay. We've known each other for so long. And then she begins to show me his picture. Like, he just posted a photo on Instagram, so she showed it to me. And then she's like, oh, you know, we know each other for so long. We're Ray Tay, we're this, we're that. But meanwhile, like, I don't know the dude situation. Like, a dude's gonna be a dude, but I know, like, the dude was like a long, serious relationship. So I don't really know. Like, okay, about this crush, he was actually like taken, okay? He was taken. But he was in them streets. So that's why I was like, you know, he was in them streets. But long story short, she was just telling me, like, oh, our parents know each other, Ray Tay Tay, you know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, okay, good. All right, that's good for you. But I didn't really tell her, like, oh, that's my crush, the boy is mine, kind of type of, I didn't do that. Like, I'm not about that life. I'm very classy. I take notes. I assess the situation. And, you know, I pick and choose my battles. But this is not a battle I'm going to be fighting over. Because, first of all, the man is taken. I'm not about that life to be, out there, wrecking homes. Like, if the man's available and he shows interest, I will, think about it. But he was taking, so I'm like, okay, thank you for giving me the 411. Thank you for, this was like so weird, so random, but respect to you, baby girl. So pretty much, like, she's trying to let me know, like, she's trying to, let me know, like, this is what's up, like, they know each other, like, So anyways, moving forward, like 3 years later, like we're at another event, because remember, we have the same mutual friend. And I invited her, we all, because we have mutual friends, I'm like, okay, social gatherings, women empowerment, get to know each other, because I wasn't really acting on my feelings with my crush. Like, he's a crush. I got a crush on you. Some crushes, come true, and some crushes don't. And I wasn't really depending my whole life, like, waiting on him. No, I'm not gonna do that. And he knows I have a crush on him. Like, my friend embarrassed me one time when we went to, a function, a family function of his, because again, my friend is mutual, she knows my crush. Anyways, so we went to a mutual his function, and his family members were there, and they were all spilling tea. Oh, she has a crush on you. She has a crush on you. Meanwhile, the man's there with his girl and his children. Like, what? Anyways, so he knows that I have a crush on him. But anyway, so we were at this next function now, and we were drinking, we were drinking, holding a vibe, doing all this 1, 2, little 3 at the function, it was being vibes. So long story short, same girl approaches me again. This time she's going deep with it. I was like, what is going on, Lord? Like, does she want this dude? Like, what? So she's going deep. She's like, I appreciate this. Like, it's so random. Like, I don't even bring up the dude's name. I don't even bring up my crush's name. Sis is just out here just laying the law down about her situation with the dude. So she's like, this guy, he's such a good man. Even though he's with his family, he takes care of mine. He's a provider. And he got in trouble, and he had to buy a new house, and we were messing around in a new house, and blah blah blah. And I was like, what's going on here? Like, why are you telling me this? Like, are you trying to tell me that you guys were effing, and for me to let go? Like, he's yours? First of all, he's still not yours, because this is how many years now? How many years? Right? Like, why are you telling me? So pretty much you're labeling yourself as a side chick, probably, and you're accepting the little leftovers that he can give you. Like, if a man that really wants to be with you, look what Swiss Beast did to his ex-wife. Sorry about that, sis, but he's with Alicia Keys happily. This man used to send me these kind of songs, okay, in his private friends. Listen, okay, this song. This is what he used to send me in my private Snapchat. I don't know if he was sending it to her too, I don't know. But he used to put me in his close friends. But I wasn't understanding, because with men who are in relationships, I don't entertain them. So you was sending me this. You was sending me this song. Meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed, in my bed. There's a meeting in my bed. Yeah, he'll send me these videos of him driving somewhere, and I'll try to mix. I couldn't understand it at times. I really don't understand it with him. Like me, I'm very direct. You need to tell me what you want. You need to tell me what you need. So I can make the decision whether or not, But you was just sending me some mixed signals. So I'm like, listen, first of all, you're in a relationship. I ain't entertaining that. But anyways, so this girl's been telling me oh, they've been messing around. So she can't be direct with it. Be like, yo, sis, leave that dude for me. And I'm like, you know what? It's 2025. I ended up finally, guys, the moral of the story is, I finally removed my crush. Okay, from all except for Instagram, because I didn't want to be petty, because I don't post on Instagram like that anymore. But where I usually post is on Snap. So I removed him. I'm like, sis, you can't have him. You can have him. You can have him. I'm not doing this back and forth. I don't mind you spilling the tea, because one thing about me, everyone feels comfortable spilling the tea with me, because I give them this positive vibe. nonchalant, non-judgment, very, you know what I mean? Like, so everybody feels, unless like, that's just, she's trying to let me know, like, don't mess with my man, or I don't know. Anyways, so the moral of the story is I finally, like, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with whatever God has planned with me. Sorry, y'all. I have, like, whatever God has planned for me, I am grateful. So if me and my crush are meant to be, it will happen. What is meant for you will always be for you. Trust and believe. It will definitely be for you. So I'm not even sweating it. So, like, yeah. So if it does come to that, like, it depends. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to date him like that. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. That's another story time. Like, it's a little tricky. Like, because he's like, I don't know. Him and my baby father have a history. So, but it's like, I knew him before my baby father. So that's another story time, y'all. That's another story every time. I'm telling you, me and my crush have history. I'm not delusional. Like, trust me. He's been wanting to come to my house. He's been like trying to come over. But one thing with me as a single mom, like, I don't allow dudes to come into my home like that. Like, I don't do that anymore. Before, I used to allow guys to come in my home, and one guy had the nerve to say, that's another story time. That's another story time. The man said, anyways, that's another story time. Anyways. But yeah, so I don't allow guys to come into my home like that. No, especially with my kids. They're grown now. I don't want them to like get a weird vibe of me or think, So it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I finally I'm okay with my crush. Like, I want him to be happy. I want him to do big things with himself. I want him to be free. I want him to do, whatever that makes him happy. That's all. That's all I'm hoping for from my crush. What are your thoughts? Do you think my friend's family member that also has a crush on my crush, does she know that I have a crush on the same dude? Like, does she know? Drop it in the comment section. And yes, to kick off International Women's Month, International Women's Day is on Saturday the 8th, I have self-empowerment books to help with healing, hope, especially for single mothers. We need to boost our confidence up, or even for the single ladies. So y'all, it's on my website at www.jaysviewsdaily.com, and it's going for $2.99. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed my story time, and maybe you learned a lesson or two from it. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help this channel grow. Your girl's trying to be the next Wendy Williams, better yet, the next Oprah. Until next time, bye.